So this is early morning from my house and this is my balcony, and if we zoom in over there, you can barely see those buildings, and it's not fog. This is smog and this is air pollution. And we have this special device with us to measure the air pollution. And now let me turn it on. And if you see, the PM 2.5 level is around 520, 510.
And now you might be wondering, how bad is 300, 400 PM 2.5 level? See, good quality air is below 50, and right now air here is about 6 to 8 times worse. And this is not just my place. If you look at Delhi, surrounding Noida, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, the air quality is the same. 6 to 8 times worse than the recommended limit. So what can you do about it? Leave the city, get settled in Goa or a hill station? Well, unfortunately, that's not practical for most of the people. So the practical solution is air purifier. But the bigger question is, are air purifiers gimmick? If no, how much should I spend? Which air purifier should I buy? We have a bunch of air purifiers. This is Pratik, you're watching TechWiser, and this is the only video you need to watch for air purifiers. So the number one question people have is, do air purifiers really work? And also, long back, a lot of people claim plant more trees in your house, get fresh air. That's it. And there is also this NASA 1989 study where NASA named a bunch of plants which can purify air in your house. Well, it doesn't work. Lots of popular sites like National Geographic and scientists have debunked that NASA claim. Firstly, the NASA experiment was done in a lab environment for the space station. Our houses are definitely not labs. Second, if you follow the NASA experiment, you'll have to plant about 10 plants per square feet, which means your entire house will be then a forest. Whereas for air purifiers, like see here, the PM 2.5 level of this room is around 200. We run an air purifier at full speed. The PM 2.5 level then comes down to 50, 60 in about 15-20 minutes. So for sure, air purifiers work. So the question is, now that they work, which air purifier should you buy? So first up is the Eureka Forbes FAP 7000. It costs 5,999. Now this is the cheapest HEPA filter for a room that we could get online. Now at 5,999, you get touch buttons, true HEPA filter, PM 2.5 indicator, sleep mode, control smell. Well, it is somewhat too good to be true for the price. Well, first of all, these air purifiers are pretty simple. You have a HEPA filter on the back. You can also have a pre-filter for hair and all of that, carbon filter for smell, but we'll get to that. True HEPA filter is the most important thing that you should check. So air gets in from here and then filters from the HEPA filter and then goes out from the outside through this fan. So basically, an air purifier takes in all air from your room, cleans it and pushes it out. First of all, there is a big myth. People measure air pollution based on AQI level, but AQI level standard changes based on the country. Like in India, AQI above 100 to 200 is moderate, and that is actually unhealthy in the US. So the right metric is PM 2.5 level, which all these air purifiers show. More than AQI, PM 2.5 is more dangerous. But here's a funny thing. We have 3 different air purifiers in this room. All of them show different PM 2.5 levels. And our special device shows the real level, which is far different from what these show. So these PM 2.5 indicator on most air purifiers that we have tested is usually inaccurate. So the air purifier works pretty fine. Now the biggest con in this Eureka Forbes air purifier is the area. Like see here on Amazon, they write coverage area as 600 square feet. That's pretty big, and that's not the right metric. You should always look for CADR while buying an air purifier. And if you go to Eureka Forbes website, in very detail hidden under, the CADR is 215. So what's the catch? Well, normally Indian bedrooms are 200 to 400 square feet. So you should buy an air purifier that has a CADR of around 300. This is the CADR of all the 3 purifiers. This coverage area and everything is all gimmick. And at the end of the video, we'll also show you a small testing demo. But before that, let's talk about this small car air purifier. It is Refair AX30. It costs about 2469. Nice number. Now these also have freshener in them. So this is kind of air purifier come car freshener. And it has true HEPA filter, and these do work. Like in our testing, it could clean the entire car in about 15 minutes. These easily fit into this bottle holder. But see, if you drive your car for more than 30 minutes every day, then only makes sense to get a car air purifier. But if you drive it less than 15 minutes, then you'll be wasting your money on these. Get a mask, because by the time these car air purifiers start working, you will reach your destination. And also, if you have a top tier car or an expensive car, you already have a HEPA filter in your AC vent. Like see here, we are pulling off this filter from the vent in the car. Similar. And you also get this small portable air purifiers which can run through a power bank or your charger. These are affordable and have a true HEPA filter. Portable air purifier run on battery and you can just switch on anywhere. These are good if you have a small study room or you need it for a desk. Now back to the third air purifier, Xiaomi Air Purifier 3. Now the Xiaomi Air Purifier 3 has 3 things better. Number 1, you get an OLED screen, so it's sharp and visible even at night from far away. Number 2, you get a laser particle sensor, so the PM 2.5 reading here is much more accurate than the other 2 air purifiers. But yeah, you can't trust these anyways. Number 3, you get app support. So see here, I can actually start and stop this air purifier from my phone. Now you'd be like, Pratik, what's the fun in that? Well, the thing is, you can schedule starting time and stopping time of the air purifier. So suppose I start the air purifier at about 10 to 11 PM automatically when I get back home, and it automatically turns off by around 4 to 5 AM in the morning before I get up. And last but not the least, the most expensive in this list is Philips AC2887 air purifier. It cost 14,499, but see here on Amazon, you find a 500 rupees coupon, so just check that. But it still costs 14,000. So for that extra 4,000, what do you get? Well, in terms of feature, actually nothing. You get touch buttons and they put up on Amazon like special allergen mode, special bacteria and virus mode. Well, that's all okay. It also makes the least noise in sleep mode, so that is there. But here is the more interesting part. And listen carefully. We did a practical test. We opened the door and let the AQI of the room rise to 200, and then we ran the air purifiers at full speed. Now this is a very interesting thing. The Xiaomi and the Philips took almost the same time and cleaned the air under 50 in about 12-13 minutes. But the Eureka Forbes just couldn't do it. So we kept it running, and we ran it for about half an hour, and then brought it around 50-51. So the Eureka Forbes is only good if you have a very small room, but if you have a hall or a bigger room, I would recommend Xiaomi and Philips do a better job. So now that you know which air purifier is good, buying an air purifier isn't the only cost that you will pay. You'll also have to replace the filter as you go along. It's a repeating cost. But how frequently do you need to change the filter? Well, a normal filter gets black in like 3 to 4 months. See this one, somewhat like this. But in Delhi pollution, you have to change it every 2 to 3 months. So filter cost is really important because once you buy an air purifier, you will have to buy the filter for the same air purifier. Now, these are the cost of the air purifier filter. Now, we couldn't find the Eureka Forbes filter online. So we called customer support. So they had no idea about the cost, and service team was supposed to call me. No information as of now. So after all of this, which one is for whom? So if you have the budget and a bigger room, Philips is the most effective and efficient air purifier. It's worth the price and the filter cost. But if you have a smaller bedroom and budget, and if you want to save on the regular filter cost, Xiaomi Air Purifier 3 is a good one, and it is the only air purifier with app support. Rest, if you are on a very low budget, get the Eureka Forbes air purifier, but it is bit of a hassle when you have to change the filter the next year. Now we have been covering and reviewing air purifiers for past 4 years. So there's a lot of practical things that we noticed, and a lot of you guys ask us some important questions and really good ones. So here's all of those. Number 1, how to use the air purifier. See, before you get into the room, use it in fast mode for about half an hour. That makes sure that the PM 2.5 level is under 50. You cannot trust the indicators on this air purifier. So after half an hour, you can use it in auto mode, then it's fine. Does the room have to be shut after you have purified it? Well, see, you can walk in and walk out of the room. Opening the door once in a while doesn't change the pollution level too much. It's like an AC. But just make sure the room is well insulated, no windows and doors should be open. Number 3, does the air purifier remove smell? Well, some air purifiers have carbon filters like Xiaomi and Philips, and they remove the smell of gases, but it won't do much if there is a stink or a newly painted wall. Number 4, do air purifiers use a lot of electricity? No, they don't take up a lot of electricity like a fridge or an AC. It almost takes up electricity like your normal fan. So that was the video. We hope we cleared all your questions. And lastly, I really hope this pollution problem gets solved early. Fingers crossed. Happy breathing. On that note, this is Pratik signing off. See you in the next video.